Welcome to the Guys Podcast. My name's Isaac, and today we have a guest.
My name's Brendan.
Hey. So, Matt is like something came up where I don't know what's up.
Temporarily unavailable.
So he might pop in a bit later. And so right now we're just this is kind of the second part of the Christmas special. And it's kind of late. It's like a long time after Christmas, but I mean, we kind of had part one that was only like 20 minutes long or something. So we kind of had to fit in another part. So it's pretty much episode 10. This is the 10th episode. It's kind of big, kind of a.
Yep.
So.
First milestone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that means it's kind of big. Anyway.
Actually gone double digits.
Yeah. So since it's the Christmas special, I guess we should probably talk a bit about Christmas.
Yeah.
It's
a while ago now, though.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, so what did you get for Christmas?
Well, got a new pair of headphones.
Oh.
Cool flashlight.
Nice.
And a couple days after Christmas, I went up and bought a PS4. So.
I guess that counts as a Christmas gift, I guess.
Kind of, considering most of the money I got was from Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah, I got. What did I get? I got a pair of headphones as well, and I got. What did I get? Oh, I got a new speaker, and something else. I got a few games. I got The Last of Us.
And yeah, I hear that's a pretty good game.
Yeah, I've played a little bit of it, but I don't have a lot of time anymore to play games. But I also got the new Call of Duty.
Dealing with all the baby mamas and
baby mama drama.
Exactly.
But so then a couple days after Christmas, I ordered a new microphone for the podcast.
Yeah.
So it might be a bit sensitive because my mom's kind of washing dishes and you might be able to hear
yeah, I can hear it.
You can hear it?
Yep.
So I should probably turn this down. Just tell me if you can. You can still hear me?
Yep.
Okay. I'll turn. Is this good?
Yeah.
Alright. I just want to turn this down so don't hear my mom as much upstairs. But, yeah, so that's what my Christmas. And everything was good over at the Mercers.
Yeah, it's good,
Good in the hood, everybody. Yeah, everything was good over here, too. Everything. But, so that's what I got this new mic that we, it's pretty sensitive, so I gotta watch it. I got, like, a little switch on the back that we can change how much it picks up, how much of the noise. And it's actually pretty nice. I can turn the volume up on or down of my headphones. I got my headphones plugged into this, so and I can be mounted, and it's pretty nice actually.
Yeah, sounds pretty crisp.
Yeah, that is
crisp.
Jesus, that was really crisp. Okay, so part of the Christmas special, since it is the Christmas special, I had this done up before, but I have 12 questions. I don't know, maybe okay. Matt will answer them later, I guess. If he comes on. But they're Christmas related, so we're still in the Christmas zone here. But next podcast, I'll announce some of the new things that we're changing up in the next pod. That's a bit better than what we were doing. So I guess we'll get into these these Christmas questions.
Okay.
All right. So the first one: are you an early shopper or a late shopper when it comes to getting your Christmas gifts?
Well, early would be classified like early December.
Yeah.
I'm about 15th or 16th of December kind of shopper.
Yeah, that's early.
Around there.
I would consider that. I'm more of a late shopper. I don't really.
Yeah.
I don't go out and. Although I kind of every year I say I'm gonna go out early, but I never do.
Yeah, that's just like trying to wake up at 8.
Yeah.
On a weekend, but you sleep in until 1 in the afternoon.
Yep. Never gonna happen.
Nope. No matter how many alarms you set.
I'm just gonna keep on pressing that snooze.
Oh yeah.
And so the next one is does the Mercer family send out Christmas cards?
Yes.
I don't even know if anybody really cares about this, but I mean, I don't know what else we're gonna do. That's why the next podcast is more segments in it that might be a bit more interesting than what we're talking about. So
yeah.
Stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe for the next one.
Yeah.
So what about do you guys get a fake or real tree? Like, what's your debate on the?
Well, we got this fake one that we put up in the living room every year. It's a fairly big tree. Got lights pre-installed with it.
Oh,
so it's pretty
low
dandy.
maintenance. Low maintenance tree, yes.
And then we can rip out, across the street or out behind my fence and get a little tree, or go out for a little rip and cut down a tree somewhere and bring it back to the Mercer household and put it in the front room.
Decent. Huh? I tend to get a real tree, but I don't really get a traditional tree.
Yeah.
I get a birch tree. I don't know. Mom likes it. I mean, I'm not gonna argue with her for that.
Yeah.
I mean, and plus, I find that the other trees, the evergreen ones, get a bit messy, and this one's pretty. I mean, I don't have to water it or anything, so it's pretty dope.
Yeah. Speaking of water and trees, we had the water in the stand for the real tree, not the fake one, because they don't need water.
Obviously, I'd assume so. Anyway.
And a lady came up out of nowhere and started drinking the water out of the bottom of the tree there.
Nice.
She did that a few times as a signal to put more water in her bowl.
Yeah. Desperate times.
Oh, yeah.
But, so, yeah, I guess the next question would be, okay, well, I guess I can't really ask that, but, okay, I'll change it around. Did you get everything that you wanted for Christmas?
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Same here.
Kind of disappointed that I never got a PS4 on Christmas morning, but I
mean,
bought
it worked
one a
out.
couple
It worked
days
out,
later, so.
so can't complain if it worked out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got everything I asked for. I mean, the mic I didn't even ask for, so I can't really say that was I didn't get it because I didn't ask for it. Because I didn't think anybody would actually buy me a microphone. So
yeah.
But so the fifth one I asked Matt before. Then the first part. Anyway, what is the best gift you've ever gotten? Like, out of any year?
Out of any year?
Yeah.
Well, I got this laser pointer a few years ago, and I remember just shining it into the neighbor's kitchen right when they were washing dishes over the sink. Then it'd shine right in their face, and they'd be like, "Whoa, let's go!" And I'd just duck away and hide.
That actually sounds pretty entertaining right now.
It is, but it ran out of batteries, so I never went up and bought one yet.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. laser pointer. 2012.
Yeah, I really don't know what the best gift I've ever got. Well, actually, a Skidoo is pretty decent.
Yeah.
I got a Skidoo, so that's actually probably my favorite, the best gift. But,
Well, you know, it kind of beats a couple other things, you know, getting a Skidoo.
yeah. What is the worst gift you've ever gotten?
Socks. Actually, no. Socks are actually good.
That's what me and Matt were talking about. Like, you can't say socks are bad because you always use socks.
Yeah, it's not like you're going to go around with shoes and bare feet. That no one does that. It's weird.
Yeah, so I mean, you're gonna use socks no matter what. So
Yeah.
it's not really that bad of a gift.
But when you get like 15 t-shirts,
Yeah,
and you only wear like 5 of the cool ones.
yeah. I got a
Yeah.
few really crappy T-shirts that I just don't want.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, they like make me look like a skeet.
Yeah, and like if you put on a little Christmas gut because
Yeah.
of the Christmas feasts that you may have, slimmer shirts make you look fat, so you don't
Yeah.
wear those.
Yeah. Don't like those slim shirts. What I don't even know what I'm thinking. I'm not even gonna ask that one. What's your favorite Christmas song?
There's a lot of songs that keep being replayed, you know, like Snoopy's Christmas and a couple other ones that are really annoying after the second time you listen to it.
Yeah.
It's none of those.
Yeah.
None of those. They're all overplayed and they become annoying. If they weren't on the radio 24/7, they'd be good, but, you know, considering they start in mid-November, it's annoying.
Yeah, that's no good.
Yeah, but Silent Night's a pretty good one. There's a guy at my church that sings it. Takes like 20 hours, but it's good. So.
I don't know what my favorite one is. I know that my nan's one is like Little Drummer Boy or whatever that one is. Like I don't know. So that one's pretty dope. But yeah, I was supposed to say for that one, the Little Drummer Boy one, because I usually listen to it with my nan. So anyway, what's your favorite Christmas movie?
I actually don't like Christmas movies.
Yeah, I don't really like them either. But I don't really know if I have a favorite one though. Like,
yeah,
they're pretty,
like a favorite one that you don't like.
Favorite one that like, there's one I can't. That isn't National Lamp. I don't know. I think National Lampoons. I don't even. Oh, actually, never mind. That's
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation or something.
Yeah, this I forgot about one though. I think Home Alone is a really good one. Yeah.
Yeah. There's like 4 Home Alones, and the first 2 are with that Kevin guy.
Yeah.
Like the real one, and then the 3rd and 4th one are with some
2
little
like other guys.
kid with brown hair, and he straight up like shoots someone.
Yeah.
In the eye with a pellet gun or something.
I think
he doesn't even die or get injured. He just like puts his hand over his eye and he's like, "Oh man, that really hurt." And then he goes after the kid, and then like gets killed again. Doesn't even do anything.
I don't know. It's just kind of like the first one was good, and the third one was actually pretty good too. The fourth one wasn't really that great. I didn't like the first one or the fourth one. The second one and the third one and the first one were all really good.
Yeah.
For Christmas movies.
Yeah.
So. I don't really. Okay, I'll ask one more because the last 2 are really weird. Like,
okay.
I just planned it for something different that I'm not gonna do. But what is a tradition, a Christmas tradition of your families?
Having youngest sibling, Kieran,
Mm-hmm.
put out milk and cookies, and then at 11 o'clock when he's gone to bed, eat those milk and cookies. But the trick is to not drink all the milk or all the cookies, or like eat all the cookies, because then it shows that he was there and in a hurry. Santa is he.
Oh, I like the hurry part, because I've always heard that, but I never heard that, like, he had to show that he was in a hurry. I just heard that he just showed he's there, but...
You gotta do that, because then you think, oh yeah, he had time to pop squat and drink a glass of milk and eat, like, 4 or 5 cookies.
Yeah.
But nah, gee, he got kids all around the world.
I like that. I like that
in
approach.
one night.
So, yeah, I mean... I'm just
Thank you, heater, for cluing in. It's very loud.
What's this?
I'm going to transition my seating to another area of the basement because the heater kicked in and is very loud.
Okay, I'm gonna open this Coke. Oh, oh my God, that's really loud. Oh.
It was crisp.
Yeah, this mic is really sensitive and.
Yeah.
Because before I was using my computer mic. It's built in my computer and it's not really that great.
Yeah. Apple headphones, and you know the ones with the button?
Yeah.
They get a little mic on the back, so I'm using those. Shout out to Apple headphones.
Alright, shout out to Blue microphones. Yeti. I don't know, but,
shout out to microphones in general.
I guess.
For recording sound.
Because without them...
Without them, there wouldn't be a Guys podcast.
Yeah. But, so, yeah, on the last podcast, I told the story of the Christmas story.
Yeah.
I like that one. I don't know if anybody else did, but I thought that was a funny story. I wanted to do more of them, more Jesus story, because I think I really like telling them in my way.
And they're fairly interesting.
Yeah, the real story of how I think.
The real story.
I mean,
instead of the Bible story, which is all fake. Illuminati.
Hey, I'm all for people believing in stuff, but I just don't believe in it. That's just the way I roll.
Yeah.
Cool. It doesn't faze me if anybody else believes in it. That's your choice, but I'm just not a believer.
Yeah, you're not just gonna tell people, oh yeah, you're not allowed to believe in this. That's what atheists do.
Yeah.
Or anti-Christ people.
That's
but
but
we're not those kind of people.
They don't. Yeah.
You know? Don't mess around with that. Because that's how you get jail time.
Yeah.
Protesting religions.
Wise words. Gotta write them down. Since we don't have I don't really have a set segment to this podcast. It's just really like updating, kind of get new, kind of transition over. So I have a new setup for the podcast because we're still gonna do some of the Hanger Jangs, but we do one every single week. Every single time we do, I want to change up the segment so it's not the same thing every single episode.
Yeah, it's not just talking for a bit and then
do the same
Jangs and then prank calls, right?
Yeah,
But, that's what started it. That's what got it 10 episodes, so.
Yeah, we have not deleting them. They're just gonna stay there. But, we usually do, a top 5. Top 5 is always themed. And then we have a recommendation of the week, which is always themed. But I think now I'm gonna change it so the top 5 will be themed. But the recommendation of the week I'm gonna change so that can be anything that we're gonna recommend for the viewers to check out or whatever they want to do with it. So that's what we're gonna one change that we're making in the podcast, and another one that we're gonna be making. There's another 2 segments I'm adding, I think, which is around the world in 60 seconds. Or I haven't really found out the best time frame, but I'm gonna come up with some, not just like everybody likes to listen to like updated news stories, but we got TYT. Shout out to TYT. I sent them an email asking them to be on the podcast, but they have an email back. They're a news show on YouTube I watch all the time. And they update me on the news, but I just got a little message. But anyway, I don't really no one wants to listen to stuff that they've already heard, so the new segment.
Yeah. That's why it's called news, not olds. Right?
Yeah, but everybody's updated on that, so I'm gonna come up with a new segment where we tell weird stories that not very many people have heard of. They're really weird and different, and I'm gonna try and tell them. They're gonna be around the world, so it's gonna be different continents, different things happen in different regions of the world.
Possibly even different languages.
I don't know. Maybe. Possibly. You never know. But
if it's something French, we might tell it in French or
Portuguese, or I don't know.
Portuguese.
Actually, I don't really know how to speak. But anyway.
Maybe it's just a bad accent.
Yeah.
If we can't speak that language, just throw in a bad accent. It's that language.
Yeah. But anyway, the point is, I'm gonna do a segment where I tell weird, unusual news stories in at some sort of time frame. I'm thinking right now 60 seconds or less, so I gotta try and do that. And so it's gonna take some preparation, so I'll have that ready for next week. And also, the other segment I got, maybe Matt can do or something, is we're going to have fails that, it could be anything about anything, but some sort of fail, like a business fail, or I don't know, something that failed as a whole, I don't know, something that didn't go right as well as planned. So a bunch of fails that maybe you haven't heard of. I think one time, the 5th episode, I think it was, we talking about "Can't Stop" by the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and how their lyrics weren't very good. That's kind of a fail.
Yeah. You want to tell them what happened?
I mean, I guess we're kind of honest here. But anyway, since we played the music, we got a copyright strike against us, so we got one. And we also played during that episode Big Pimpin', the instrumental, though, and we still got a copyright strike against. That was one copyright strike, so we have 2 left. So I took the ads off of YouTube, so we can do whatever the fuck we want.
Okay. So, what happens if you get 3 strikes?
I think we get, account disabled or something. I'm not exactly sure, but something not good that I'm not gonna do. But anyway, that's just what happened.
Okay.
And, so those are the plans for the podcast coming up. I'm going to try and think of some other segments that we can do, interchange some of the segments every now and then.
Yeah.
But I'm going to try and do, maybe the 60-second one every single episode, so it's kind of constant, something to look forward to, something different every single time. We're not going to be telling the same news story, same thing, something you might learn something. So that's going to be coming up.
What about random questions? You just ask a random question at a random time.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
You could be right in the middle of saying something and it's just what's your favorite color?
Red.
See?
There we go.
Random question out of nowhere.
Okay. That might work. I don't know. But
anyway,
if anybody has any suggestions, I suggest they leave it in the comments or get it to me somehow. Email it to me. My email is that's my Twitter. Anyway, theguyspod@hotmail.com. So not the guys podcast, the guys pod, POD, and
no capitals.
no capitals, just the guys. That you can email me anything you want there, and then hit me up on Twitter.
Phone numbers, account numbers,
Yeah, but you can hit me up on Twitter at the guys pod as well. I think it's at the guys pod, not podcast. So same kind of idea at the guys pod on Twitter, and. Yeah, so that's there. And just like we're on Insta Radio / well, I don't like calling it Insta Radio because it's not really Insta Radio anymore. It's called RAR.
Yeah, it's called RAR. RAWR.
No, it's RAUR.
Is it?
Yeah. So that you download that app. It's on the Apple Store. What is it called? The App Store. Apple App Store.
iOS Store. iOS devices, App Store, yeah.
Whatever, that store, and it's also on the Google Play Store, which is for Android. So you download that app, then you can go search us at the guys pod, I think, again.
Yeah.
And then you should find us there under the stations, and then you follow us on that, and you get live podcasts. Like right now, it's live. Right now, we're broadcasting out, so you can get it as soon as it comes out, and it's on when you follow me. Excuse me, holy shit, this burped. Anyway, if you follow me on Twitter, I just sent a link out to the app or whatever. If you're on your mobile device, you can just click on it when you're following me on Twitter, and it'll just automatically tweet out, and you can get directly linked to my podcast. So, and then it's also on YouTube, but you can just like follow me or subscribe to me on YouTube if you want to do that instead. And we're not on, so this brings you up to the next point. We're not on SoundCloud anymore. I haven't been updating it because I got an email saying that SoundCloud has been changed so that you have to pay for it now, and which is like $100 and something a month. I don't know.
Oh, that's pretty wonky.
$100 and something a year, or like some $30 a month or something. I don't know. And I don't really want to pay that, so I'm kind of looking for sponsors at the moment, so I can kind of pay that, and then you can get it on that too. But because it seems like more people like to listen to podcasts on SoundCloud, but I have a lot of followers on. We have 43 followers on RAR, so that's working better than SoundCloud. But I found a lot of my friends say, "Why isn't it on SoundCloud?" So I kind of want to get back on SoundCloud, but for right now, I need some sort of income. So if you have any suggestions, then again, there's like if you want to sponsor or anything, you have any ideas for sponsors, you can email me at theguyspod@hotmail.com. So
how much did you say it was? Like a month? Like 30?
Let me just check it. Like, sorry if you can hear me clicking, because it's gonna be.
Like you said, sensitive mic.
Yeah. Actually, I think I have it on my email account. Because I have two, where I set up a new YouTube account. I have a new email. That's where I get some stuff there too. So.
Yeah, but if it's like 30, you can get 3 Netflix accounts in a little bit.
Yeah.
$8 a month. But, SoundCloud's more expensive and important.
Yeah. Yeah, so right now, as soon as... Okay, let me just check this.
Oh, just got a text. Says, I'm listening live.
Who?
Matthew.
Oh, okay.
Zeph doing something else.
You can upgrade to SoundCloud Pro, which is $6 a month or $55 a year. That isn't too bad, but still, I don't really want to. I'd have to. But listen to this: you get 6 hours of uploading. That's it.
Wow.
So that means that I like one podcast is like 40. Sometimes it can get up to like 40 minutes or 50 minutes. So that's pretty much an hour. So that's like 6 episodes, 7 episodes. I don't know, like
Yeah, somewhere around there.
So that's not ideal. So then I'd have to go to SoundCloud Pro Unlimited, which is $16 a month or $145 a year.
So unless you want to blow $140 a year on buying SoundCloud Pro Unlimited, then
well,
you can if you want.
Hey, it doesn't cost you guys anything to listen to me. It just costs me to upload to you guys. So that gives you unlimited upload without limits. See which cities our listeners are listening in on, and see the web pages, and it tracks like the web pages and apps that. Okay, I don't know what that means, but anyway, I'm also retarded, so. So the free one, right now, it only gives me 3 hours of total uploads.
So that's like 3 episodes, 3.5.
4 episodes, yeah, 3.5, something like that. And then, so I can't really do that very, very good. That's why I'm not on SoundCloud anymore, if anybody's wondering.
Yeah.
But, anyway. So, if we have any suggestions, just hit me up on something, I don't know. But, anyway. I don't even know what to talk about right now.
Christmas Story.
What about?
You said you were going to tell another one of those. Or continue.
I don't really have anything to talk about on it, though. I don't really have another one right now at the moment, but...
Okay.
Yeah, so right, maybe I'll come up with another one, that maybe not next one, but the one after that. Do some more research and I'll come up with a new one. Because I really like telling those.
Yeah, and they're pretty funny, too.
Thank you.
I was cracking up when you were telling the other one.
About how Jesus, friggin' Mary and Joseph had to walk all the way and try and find... I don't even know how that worked. I don't know why they even had to walk so far. But...
Exactly. Like, hi, yeah, we had camels or donkeys or... Why'd you have to walk?
And then when they got there, they didn't have a room. Like, if it was God's baby, then he would have had a room there, for sure. Like, just think about, like,
think of it as,
Suite at the Marriott or something like that. Or,
yeah, like, they had a baby in the middle of a barn. That's the equivalent to having a baby in the middle of the street today.
Thanks. Right? Yeah.
You know, because who didn't use barns back then?
I know.
Who didn't have a donkey or a camel or a horse or whatever?
Exactly. But I've really... I'm going to have to... Maybe I'll search this. Why did Mary have to walk to Bethlehem? Why did Mary have to go to Bethlehem?
Bethlehem? That sounds like a good spot.
No, Bethlehem. There's something that came in. I got a text, I think, from, oh, okay. Matt just told me good idea. I completely forgot about it already. We should talk about the interview, too. The movie.
You said that to me also.
Yeah. That's a good subject. Too bad he isn't here right now to talk about it, because he was so hyped for that. But,
yeah, he said he was, like, hyped for it since grade 9 or something. Then it finally came out, and we watched it at 3 in the morning.
That was actually pretty, like, I don't even get why, like, I mean, I can see, like, the thing I don't get is, so everybody's freaking out because North Korea's butthurt about it, but if North Korea put out a movie of Obama getting assassinated, everybody else would be freaking out, so. They say they wouldn't, but I'm sure they would.
Yeah. they hacked Sony over the interview, which, wasn't even bad compared to Team America, right?
Was Team America bad?
Well, let's just say it's puppets killing, like, Kim Jong-il and a whole bunch of other people, and,
Oh.
I was just going places, and oh, well.
I don't think it was too, like, didn't need to be. I don't know. I also don't think that it was North Korea who hacked Sony. I think it was, I don't know. Maybe it was like an inside job just to get a marketing thing, so people are like, oh my god. But apparently the people who actually hacked Sony, like, they sent the FBI like a message or something that said, you guys are stupid.
Like, psst, you're stupid.
Yeah.
Like, something like that.
Because they couldn't figure out who actually did it.
Yeah.
But I can't figure out why Mary had to go to Bethlehem.
This went from calling the feds stupid to why
Yeah,
Mary
well,
had to go to Bethlehem.
I have no clue. Okay.
Yeah, like, why couldn't they just stay there and get the other bodies to meet up?
Oh. Okay. They had to go register the baby, I think, to the census.
They do that after the baby was born?
I guess, but
So, oh. So,
okay, so apparently Joseph could have went by himself, and Mary didn't have to come with him. He could have just went and registered the baby by himself.
Yeah.
What the hell? That's retarded.
They're just like sprinting on the donkey.
Yeah, they only had one donkey, so it would have just been as fast as like to bring all that food and stuff for 3 people on one donkey, but like instead they could have just brought a little bit of food, a little bit of water, and like one person on a donkey.
Which would have been way faster than one person riding the donkey, one person walking, and then having the donkey carry like millions of pounds of food, right? Not millions of pounds, but
a lot of shit ton of food.
Yeah.
They must have been there for like a week or something because they got to make sure the baby's okay. Can't freaking travel across the desert. Okay, Mom's upstairs. Pissing me off. Pissing me off. Jesus Christ, you can hear her stomping around. I don't like it. I don't like it.
So, the interview, when's that coming up for Blu-ray? Like February 17th or something?
I have no clue. Maybe I can. I'll Google it right now. When is the interview coming out on I'll search DVD. February 17th.
Illuminati guessing.
Yeah.
Confirmed. I have an American $1 bill in my pocket, and if you ever seen one of those, on the back, there's a triangle, and the top of the triangle is coming off, and in that part that's coming off of the, it's a big pyramid, and the top's coming off.
Yeah.
And there's an eye in the top part of the pyramid.
Yeah.
That is floating off.
Yeah, kind of questionable, kind of Illuminati questionable.
So, I was watching Jimmy Fallon, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, I read the information on what, who was going to be on it, and it said Kevin Hart and Jay Baruchel, so I was like, whoa, we have Jay Baruchel. So I threw that on, and then, Jimmy Fallon gave the introduction to Kevin Hart, and he was just like, yeah, he's the hottest guy in comedy. I'm just like, what are you talking about? Kevin Hart is literally irrelevant. Spelling it with an E. Like, that's how irrelevant he is.
So, I'm just kind of a bit off topic, but you know, like, the airport here in Gander, we have, like, a cool airport, and with, like, a nice, lounge area that is, like, from the 50s or whatever, when, the airport used to be big, and it's, like, really, like, it's still, like, oldish.
Yeah, they didn't even change anything. They just kept it the same.
Yeah, but it's just not used anymore. So everybody's, like, freaking out because they needed, like, it was costing way too much to heat it. And we don't have anybody coming into Gander anymore, so it's, like, big news or, like, costing, like, millions of dollars to heat the place when they don't even use it. But so they're gonna, like, shut it all down and make it smaller. But I'm kind of on Facebook right now. Probably shouldn't be probably on Focus on podcast. But anyway, I'm on Facebook and it just came up. I just clicked on it. Gander Terminal plans won't touch the historic International Lounge. So apparently the lounge is being kept the same, and they're working completely around it. So
there's like a side. It's like Canada side, and then there's an international side.
Yeah, and the international side is a good.
And the international side, it has like names of famous people on the wall there, and like the Queen's name is there, and like a couple tough movie actors like Arnold Schwarzenegger and a whole bunch of the other boys, right? So that I believe that's the lounge that they're gonna not mess around with.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty cool, having the Queen of England in Gunda Airport.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cute.
It's like used like legit 2 people every month. Right? Like
yeah.
Because and sometimes it's usually when there's like military people have to stop in. But other than that, really.
Yeah, like that's how it's only for like international flights coming to Canada.
And coming to Gander, especially because Gander is like there's like no one comes to Gander, so.
Yeah, because everyone flies out of St. John's, right?
Yeah.
Bigger airport, bigger accessibility.
Yeah.
Because in Gander, you got you don't walk out through the tube into the airplane. You gotta walk out onto the tarmac and up the stairs and everything.
Cause and there's only one like terminal, and it's called like Terminal 23 or something.
Which is kind of Illuminati.
I mean,
if it was like Terminal 66, then that would be.
Yeah.
That'd be really weird.
I'll just search up what's Gander's.
You're doing a lot of Googling.
Yeah.
Shout out to Google. Shout out to the internet, actually. Because
terminal.
It's pretty good.
I think it's like, I don't even know. I don't think it says. I don't think it says. I don't know. But it's like 23 or something, like weird number, because it's definitely not 1. It's just like really off. But I'm pretty happy that it's not going to change it, because it'd be really stupid if they had to change the cool airport. Cool part of the airport. I wish they just like shut down the new part, because the new part isn't really special. And we could use the old part, just the old part, that's it.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
Because the old part was used, during World War II.
Mm-hmm.
So that's because, boys made, people were coming across the ocean, right? And they wouldn't have enough fuel to get to like Ontario and places like that, right? So they'd stop in Gander and refuel because it was like right in the middle of the island, and
And St. John's wasn't a big airport back in the day because Gander was really flat and it just built an airport here.
It was good for an airport. And at one point, Gander actually had the biggest airport in the world, like tarmac-wise, because the building is actually really small.
Like,
as we mentioned before, there's only one terminal.
Yeah. But, yeah, the runway is really long. Like, I'm pretty sure it's like the 4th largest runway in the world or something like that.
It's big.
Yeah, it's a huge freaking... There's like, one time there was like a plane and it was like... and it like had to turn around, and before they like there's like an engine problem and they had to turn around, like it was right after they took off, and they didn't have any fences around back then, like back in the day. And then a bunch of kids ran onto the tarmac after, and then they got like when it came back around, like it came over and ran them all over, and they got like cut up or something like that, something weird.
Idiots! Why would you do that? Like, oh yeah, there's a big old plane coming in on the airport. You wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
Okay, well, let's talk about. Let's stop talking about Gander.
Yeah.
Talk about Ellen DeGeneres stand-up.
What happened with Ellen DeGeneres stand-up?
I don't know. Just Google some.
Oh, I just got a little message. Let's see what's on there.
It's funny.
What?
Apparently, it's funny.
What's funny?
Ellen DeGeneres stand-up.
Sorry if you guys can barely hear me. Wait, is Matt... 1 minute. 1 minute. Are you... I'll turn this up a little bit because it's been... Okay, I'm going to turn this up a little bit there now. Okay.
Okay.
I hope that it wasn't too bad, the loudness of me. I kind of slacked off. Okay, Matt.
Too bad for me on this end, but...
Anyway, I was kind of far away from it, that's why, probably. So sorry for people who can't hear me. But, way she goes, I suppose. Anyway, what's the Ellen DeGeneres stand-up? What's this about?
I heard that it was funny from an unnamed anonymous source.
Is it like... Have you listened to it yet?
Well, actually, no. But I've seen a bit of the Ellen DeGeneres show, and I'm just like, oh yeah, it's alright. But
they probably won't be able to hear it, so I might not probably bother to turn it on. But yeah, it's better. Matt says it's better now, so I'm just gonna, yeah. But so yeah, Ellen's pretty funny. I think you guys, that'll probably be the recommendation of the week to check it out. Check out Ellen DeGeneres' stand-up. She's pretty funny.
Don't you love that show?
What?
The Ellen Show?
Yeah. Ellen's just pretty dope.
Is that your like favorite show?
Not my favorite show, but I have a lot.
But like top 5 that are alive. Favorite shows.
I don't know. Probably in my top 10, but maybe not top 5.
So, all 10 would be like Ellen DeGeneres?
One of them, yeah. I mean, I have like a lot of favorite shows. I mean, but
like Ellen DeGeneres, Oprah.
Not Oprah anymore.
No,
Oprah
not Oprah anymore.
Used to be, but
used to be Oprah. Okay.
And then Oprah like quit her show or whatever. And I cried that night when she didn't have her show on. It was back in the day though, so
Yeah.
I'm not even phased anymore that she's not on there. I just watch Ellen.
You just watch Ellen all day.
Fuck
You have Netflix?
yeah.
Yeah, the only purpose for Netflix for you is just Ellen DeGeneres and old Oprah shows, right?
Jesus. No, I watch like Dragon's Den and
Dragon's Den, Ellen DeGeneres edition.
yeah.
That would actually be pretty cool.
Yeah, I watch. I don't know, a bunch of. I watch Dexter. Dexter's one of my favorite, probably like top 3. Dexter's probably there. I also watch a lot of Bar Rescue.
What about Steven and Chris?
Never watched them before, TBH. Actually, I did in the airport once.
What airport was that? Not the Gander airport.
Montreal, I think.
Montreal airport. Météo, le Belle-Province, le Québec.
Oui.
Oui.
Kind of go back to Gander for 1 minute. The Gander for 1 second. I was getting ready to get on a plane, and anyway, okay, I'm getting closer because Matt wants me to get closer because I'm not. So anyway, I'm a bit closer now. So I was getting ready to get on a plane, and in the Gander airport, and they on the TV they had Mayday playing.
Oh man, that must have been so awkward.
I mean, like I was.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get on a plane, but you can put on a show about planes crashing.
Yep. I wasn't phased, but I'm sure, like, if someone was, like, the first time...
someone else was.
Like, if there's, like, someone their first time getting on a plane, and they watched that, then... I mean, I don't know why they would stick it on. I guess they just stuck on... I don't know if
Discovery
it's...
Channel,
almost seems like... It almost seems like it was, like, purposeful, because why else would they turn on, like, Discovery Channel? Like, usually they put on the news or something.
Yeah, like...
But it just happened that
plane
Mayday
crash
was
in
about planes.
Malaysia or something, right? Like, you know, something like that just comes on the news. Everything plane related.
Yeah.
Plane news. Someone crashed. Someone else crashed. Someone never crashed. Someone else crashed.
Yeah.
Plane news.
Anyway,
Yeah, so enough about Gander.
yeah, enough about that for this week anyway. What is your favorite show now anyway?
My favorite show? Probably,
Oh shit. Guess what Matt just got a little message in.
He's getting so many shout-outs this episode.
Yeah, but Matt just texted me that and he said it cut off at 51 minutes. Yeah.
Oh.
I really want to know what the reason is behind it.
Yeah, because it kind of sucks.
Because Kay Kilman is the guy who, like, makes this shit. Like, he's the owner of it. And I really want to get him on the podcast because I want to ask him about the app and stuff. Like, maybe there's some Illuminati info that I don't know about.
Why is it so bad? Why does it cut out after 51 minutes?
Because maybe if I know the reason why, then we can adjust it so it doesn't do that. Or I don't know, maybe it's just a bug error or just does it sometimes. Or
Yeah.
I kind of want to... Anyway, I'll ask. Maybe I'll give him a tweet on Twitter.
Okay. How many
After this.
listeners did we have? Did you check?
I checked, but it wouldn't update, so I don't know.
Okay.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
What?
31.
31. Yes, but
Holy fuck! Whoa! Very
31.
nice. Jesus Christ, 31. that actually kind of like, okay, 31 isn't like a lot, but I mean, I wouldn't have expected that. Anyway,
It's episode 10, bruh. Got double digits. That's just like 1,000 episodes. You know? It's the equivalent.
There's when Matt shut it off or whatever, when it got shut off, there's 28 views or 28 listeners.
It's pretty good.
He sent me a screenshot.
Yeah, sent me a screenshot as well.
I'm gonna tweet him after.
Yeah.
But
So
we should probably cut it off soon.
On Insta
Wait, whoa,
Radio,
it's 51
cut
minutes
off,
already? Who's gonna listen to a 51-minute podcast? It's 55 minutes now. Anyway, we'll cut it off now.
Okay.
So recommendation of the week.
I got one.
Okay.
Boom Beach for the wireless cellular device known as an iPhone.
Okay. Good choice. I'm gonna go with what the fuck am I gonna go with? I don't even know. Well, we'll go with our combined one. We'll do 3 because combined one is the Ellen DeGeneres stand-up, and I'll go with a good album. What's a good album I listen to a lot? The documentary.
Stillmatic.
Nah, the documentary about the Game. I listen to that a lot. The Game is like my favorite rapper right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. You can catch us next week, or I don't even know if it's next week because there's exams coming up. So we got all exams, so probably not be next week, not the week after, but I'm gonna say the week after that, like the Friday of not next week, but not the week after. That Friday. Oh shit, Matt got a geo test or exam. Maybe not that Friday. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sometime during that
there
weekend.
might possibly be a surprise episode.
You never know.
You never know, right?
But thanks for tuning in. Tweet me on Twitter. Check me out, follow me. Subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe on RAR. Download the app if you haven't already. Then if you, I know RAR people aren't listening right now, but the RAR app cut out at 51 minutes, so I guess if you're listening to this for the next episode, if you're watching it on RAR, just be careful and go check it out on YouTube after, so you can catch up on what you missed. But anyway, thanks for watching. See you next week. And yeah, you want to say anything before we go?
Yeah. I actually have a question for you, Isaac.
What?
Did you know that the Muffin Man lived on Drury Lane?
No.
Well, he does.
Alright. Thanks. See ya.
Anytime, bud.
Bye.